Um, Today I want to talk about some of my absolute favorite pipes that I have. I'm a bit of a brand whore. I really love Peterson. Currently own two Peterson pipes. And of course, my favorite pipe cleaners are the Peterson pipe cleaners. And why I love these, of course, they're tapered. The green is kind of a bristly brush, and the white fluffy cotton is very absorbent. And it's not too abrasive, and it's not too soft, and it really cleans them out really well. And I just love them. I think that it's just great. So let's talk about the two Petersons I have. First, I'm going to show you this one. It's the Peterson Kinsale XL21. It's a Bulldog P-lip. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Peterson P-lip, basically the design is to blast the smoke up to the roof of your mouth and not on your tongue, so that you don't burn your tongue or get too scalded, that type of thing. The P-lip was originally on the system pipe, but they have adapted it to some of their other pipes. On this one, though, I'm not a real big fan of it. And when I smoke a pipe, I really like to kind of keep it, I like to chomp on it. Not really so much like that. And the design is really, I think, is meant to be held kind of like this, so that the smoke does hit the roof of your mouth. When I have it kind of off to the side, the smoke tends to hit my teeth, and to be honest, this one also, being as short as it is, it's maybe 3 or 4 inches, the smoke's still quite a bit warm when it actually comes out that hole. I had initially gotten this to be a pure Virginia pipe, and Virginias were okay. I put some English blends in it, and I just, it really didn't do it for me. And then one day I decided to pack some aromatic, and it was perfect. And now this is my dedicated Peterson aromatic. Aromatics go just lovely in this. It's absolutely wonderful. So I was very pleased because I was really excited to get this in the mail. I bought this from smokingpipes.com, and still in my rotation. It's a great pipe. Next, we're going to go to my all-time favorite pipe. This is the Peterson XL315 system. Now, the system pipe is basically probably one of the greatest pipes ever invented. Basically, the way it works is there is an extra chamber that is drilled down, and the way that it works is that the smoke will come up, it will kind of circulate down and then up through the stem. Now, on the original one with the P-lip, of course, then you get the blast that goes to the roof of your mouth. Now, this one's a fishtail bit, which I prefer, to be honest, to the P-lip. And this one, with the P-lip or without, fits really nicely, just like that. Also, the design allows for a little bit of leverage on your mouth, so that it doesn't really, it's not sore. And if you take a look on the side, you can see that it sticks out quite a bit. The weight's not too bad. Great all-around pipe. Vulcanite stem. I love vulcanite. It's very hard, but hard in the sturdy sense, but soft, and it's just great material. As you can see, twist off. You can actually buy replacement stems. I've seen them. SmokingPipes.com has them. So if you don't like the fishtail, or if you don't like the P-lip, you can certainly swap it out. You can't really see, but in there is a chamber. The chamber is basically has two purposes. One is to kind of get that smoke and circulate it to kind of cool it down, and then that well will gather up the moisture. So you rarely ever get a gurgle in this pipe. And by the time the smoke comes out the end, it's cool and dry, which was the whole idea for the design. And you really get the flavor out of the tobacco. It's absolutely amazing. This is my favorite pipe, and I smoke this more than I should. I smoke it all the time. In fact, my YouTube avatar, you'll see me smoking from this pipe. It's dedicated for English blends only. I've never put an aromatic in there. The closest thing to an aromatic would be Frogmorton Cellar, which, if you've seen my review on Frogmorton Cellar, is classified as an English blend, but it's really, I think, a hybrid. It's borderline aromatic to me, just because of the casing, the whiskey casing, which is great. And it really doesn't ghost too much in this pipe. I can't really taste it. It goes away pretty quickly. But it's a great all-around pipe. So if you don't own a Peterson pipe, I highly recommend them. They're a great pipe manufacturer. They've been around forever. They make pipe tobaccos, which I personally haven't tried. But I haven't really heard a lot of great feedback on them. Certainly not like a Dunhill. Yeah, well, go out and get a Peterson pipe. SmokingPipes.com, I think, is the best place to buy them. They're very cheap. Retail prices typically for a system standard. This is a bent Dublin, but you can also get them in different shapes. Apple, brandy, billiard. They also have with different finishes. This one is just the standard stained wood. They also have a dress black and rusticated. They come in different finishes. It's not silver. A lot of the higher end Peterson pipes will have a silver band. This one's just stainless steel. But I mean, I don't really care. I mean that it's silver. This one is also just stainless steel. But I like the finish on this one a lot better than this one. I really like that shiny finish, and that doesn't go away with the heat. I have a Savinelli Churchwarden, and that one had pretty much the same finish, the shiny finish, and that went away after 2 or 3 bowls, and now looks more like this. I'll review a Savinelli Churchwarden. In fact, if you can see it right there in the corner, long stem sticking up. That's a great pipe. Now, if you don't have a Churchwarden, I would highly recommend the Churchwarden pipe. The same type of smoke that you get from this. The stem cools the smoke, and by the time that it gets to your mouth, it's dry and cool. And if you really want to taste the flavors of your tobacco, that's what you want to smoke it in. Shorter stem pipes, personally, you get a different experience. And they have their place, but you know, when you really are just trying out a blend for the first time, I highly recommend a Peterson system or a Churchwarden. All right, well, I hope you like that, and hope I've convinced you to go out and buy a Peterson if you don't already own one. They're great pipes. We'll see you next time.